Do y'all feel like we get the respect that we need being black men in America?
Honest with you, I don't. You know, if you just look around, man, they just put out the dash cam of Castile. Man, he didn't even get his guy 3 seconds to you know, go from where your hands at. You know, his girl was telling him, hey, his hands right here. We're not doing anything. He says, hey, I got a permit to carry this gun. From that moment on, things went south. My question is, if that was a white man sitting in that seat, yo, that would not have happened, yo.
It's just kind of different. I feel like it's a double standard. I feel like America overall is threatened. They feel challenged by African American men, such as they feel like we aggressive, so they don't know how to act around us. So they always, my hand is on my gun, I'm ready. Right. You ain't even did nothing. You still have rights as well, but it's just.
Right, the defense now is, I was scared. That's the new.
I was scared. I just wanted to make it home. I wanted to make it home too.
Right,
right. I want to survive. Like, what you talking about?
Right, and they just double talking, just like you said. I hate when people say, "Well, I just wanted to go home." Well, yeah, that person can't go home now because you put books in his chest.
And you ain't going to jail. You only go do 5 months of suspension with full pay. So traffic lights, cell phone, microwave, like.
Well, one thing that a person told us, they said they're happy that we didn't get, our 40 acres and a mule, for the simple fact that once we get the money, what we gonna do with it?
They're gonna blow it. They're gonna
but that's what we taught. That's what we taught in society, though. Like Floyd Mayweather, we look up to him just because of what he got. But can I really blame him? Because it's like we suffered so many years. So like, but it's like once we finally accomplish something, why can't we show it?
I don't see Floyd Mayweather doing anything wrong. To be honest with you, I mean, I really hope that he, with that money, is building schools for underprivileged black people.
But you know he's not.
Back in his, because he's from the dirt. He's from Michigan.
He's from the mud.
I
mean, I don't know the man personally, so I can't say like he's not doing that. Right. But at the same token, it's like my thing is stop poisoning, but show the truth, though. Right. You know, when it comes to poison, it's like when I'm talking about poison, he out here, got women, got money, car stuff. Cars, money, that's cool, you know what I'm saying? If that's what you feel like success, that's between you and God. But my thing is like, things about women and stuff like that, exploiting women and stuff like that. You don't want to teach that into society because that's not a status of wealth. That's not a status of success. That's a status of, being lost, really.
Bro, he lost. He can't read. Like, you ain't Breakfast Club. He $1 million man. You can't read. So, I mean, it's issues everywhere. But like people like doing the cut like Akon. I respect what he do. Right. You don't hear nothing about what he doing until you look up and you're like, oh, you did this in Africa. Oh, you running wells. You running electricity. Right. You see people like black youngsters. They just sweeping the money, bathing in the money. I mean, you ain't passing out to nobody. You in the hood with 100 stacks and you ain't helping nobody.
Someone like Black Youngster, I mean, I wish every black person the most successful in the world.
If you know how to do that opportunity,
he's not gonna have that money.
Who, Black Youngster?
He'll be in jail. He'll be in jail dead.
Right. Oh yeah, because didn't this guy admit to shooting up with the phone?
Yeah, he on bail. He got it shooting up at. Who was that? Young Dog.
Yeah.
Shout out the car. He
shot up his dog.
He actually did it?
No, but the vehicle they used was rented with his name on it.
And they have beef.
Yeah.
And then he goes on record by saying things like, "Oh, you snitching on us.
You snitched on me.
But wouldn't you approach it like, yo, I had nothing to do with that, I'm not sure how much.
When I see stuff like that, and then I see police brutality, now when they see men that look like him, and they out here savaged up, 50K clips and 50 Glocks.
We get grouped right into it.
Yeah, so they like, oh.
It's generalized at that moment.
So when you see this man, now when I'm walking down the street, I got a chain on you like, oh, you so dope.
No, man,
stop and frisk.
Oh, no.
Where about my rights?
A lot of people look like Dylan Roof, man, and they still living out here, man. So
that's true, though,
man.
but
stop and frisk them.
See, they ain't gonna do that. They'll get him an ice cream bar. Like, it's not, he got Twitter fingers. Like, he don't, with President Barack Obama wasn't on Twitter talking about, I'm gonna build defense.
I think that's kind of hard. I don't want my president on Twitter though, because Russia probably there like, Russia probably there like, I had to fire, such and such in the army. Why are you telling people that. You know Russia on Twitter too.
See,
you know China on Twitter.
See, he don't care. He out there. He the people that's on the block like, come over here. We got 50 bricks and 50 guns. I don't care. I'm out here.
Do you feel like you're a great president?
Man, no.
Do you feel like you're a great president?
You do.
No.
Hell no, bro. It's nothing that he, like I said before. It's nothing that he did up to this point. I mean, this guy been in office about 6 months, man. And the only thing he achieved was defeating scandals. You know, like he's not even.
We can say the same thing about Bill Clinton.
Nah, but Bill Clinton came off the gate helping, then he raped us, then now then he tried to help again.
The only reason black people like Bill Clinton because he was getting necked up on by Monica Lewinsky. So
right.
that's
everybody else.
Honestly,
everybody else too.
Nah, that was in the second term. Let's talk like the very first term. Like, I mean, shit, man. If he ain't play that flute or if he ain't, have black mannerisms the way he went about his business, you know how we are, man. We attached to the most silliest things. You know, we look at Michelle, look at her dress, look at the way look at his tuxedo, look at
but that's he playing basketball with Steph Curry.
Basketball with Steph Curry.
That's what we look at.
He's breaking out the
not me, man.
The NCAA brackets, but you know, no one wants to pinpoint. And the same things that Obama did, they're trying to put on Trump, you know, and it's like, I don't know, man. It shouldn't really go that way, but now Trump horrible, man, and Obama, like I said, I'll vote for Obama 600 more times, man. But
why though?
Because he's black.
Man, I like that.
I mean,
but that's America, though. That's
I mean, I don't know because there's some black people that voted for Donald Trump as well. So there's a lot who we work with, like in security. I can't say no names.
Those are lost souls, man.
Yeah,
those are lost souls.
But I don't see that no different from Hillary Clinton.
But again,
I mean, yeah, they just one of a kind, man. They're not. I mean, but I feel as though they wouldn't be able to help us even if they tried, you know. So at the end of the day, they just like shit. Since I can't help nobody, let me help myself then.
I don't know, man. Donald Trump gave me hope, man. He let me know that niggas from the hood can be anything you want to be, and you ain't gotta have no education, no education. That's not even a color. That's just a mindset of the way somebody acts. So,
I mean, Irish people are like black. Like white,
yeah,
black
I know
people.
some hood Irish dudes. They bar fights, man. Like,
bro, he is straight. Man, that's the thing about Conor McGregor. And I know I'm getting off topic, but it's like the thing about him was he said he looked up to Muhammad Ali, he looked up to Tyson, he looked up to. Like that's unheard of for a white man to say he looks up to.
I don't know. See, that's that Garfield Heights stuff, man. I don't know. I came up, my dude, I looked up to was Stone Cold Steve Austin. Like,
right. I looked up to Goku, you know, and
I ain't even gonna lie, man. Yeah.
I wanted to be, you know,
Super Saiyan, man.
I wanted to be the best.
I think it comes down to hatred.
I ain't look up to Piccolo. He was the closest to black.
Man,
hey, man. Dragon Ball Z,
yeah,
but
you
say he was close to black. Why was that?
Because he was green. You know, you gotta have a black person get rated.
He had the Debo voice.
And you ever think about it? Every white show got one black person. Why the hell is that? You see that one black person?
Because just like in life, yo, the white people always keep one black person with them, so they could be like, I'm not racist. Look at I got my black friend.
Went past the picnic the other day and everybody hooping and they were like, oh, he was up my nigga, yeah. I turned around with nobody black over there.
Nah, we would have that.
No. See, this would need to happen because us as black people, we would be hypocrites and we would be mad because we say the word every day. And if we don't say it every day,
let me say my views on the word nigga. The word nigga belongs to us. I don't care what nobody says.
I can't say that.
I don't care what old people say. I don't care what young people say.
It only belongs.
The word nigga belongs to us because we share the same policy. We share the same struggle as they did back then. Not as far as being whipped, not as far as, but I'm talking about as far as being held down, as far as being looked at a different type of way and oppressed.
I can't say that.
Own that word.
No, Webster's Dictionary is copyrighted.
Right.
Webster's Dictionary, they own the word. We don't own that.
They own it.
That's like everybody who's like, I'm gonna rep this blunt till the day I die. Don't nobody pay rent. And don't nobody pay taxes. Right. Like, so I feel like I
wouldn't go as far as to say we own it. What I'm trying to say is it's just so out there, so derogatory that I don't understand why a white person wouldn't want to say.
Right, why?
Because
I just can't get that part.
So let's go off the definition.
Like for instance, I don't mean to cut you off. For instance, we can't walk into a bank you know what I mean, and try to ask for a loan as if we're a white person. We don't, only loans that they give us is student loans, bro.
Right.
That's all they give us.
I just got a loan last week. I paid my phone bill. I came up.
And this is the thing. When do we?
Checking the cash?
No, check and go.
Come on, man. They're gonna give us that. I'm talking about a loan, like a serious business loan.
We don't know that till we go. My credit too low. You got to build credit history. A lot of people with us, a lot of black people and African American people, they go into these places. They have no bank accounts. They have no work history, and then they say, "Yeah, let me get $5,000. I want to open a barbershop." You ain't got nothing to prove it.
Right.
And then there's so many scholarships out here that we can't just say, "Well, if it was cool, you have grants, scholarships, and things like that we can qualify for." But it's so many programs created by black people and CEOs and business owners that if we want to get something going, we can get it, and we qualify by so much from the government. We entitled to money, so I can't say that we can't get along.
No, we're not entitled to money. I would say this. I mean, especially with being a black man in America, I feel like we're in competition with one another. There's no
y'all my colleagues. Y'all my colleagues.
I know, but I'm not saying us, but the generalized. I feel like black people. And this is a broad statement. I'm opinionated based. But no, for real though, I feel like black people is stingy with information. Like, show me the success to get. Show me the route to get to success. Why can't you show me that? Because I'm the only one who needs to have it. As far as rap music, black people look at other black people like, I gotta be the best.
See,
why is it competing? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Because it started. I'm gonna cut you off again. It started from the fields, man. It started from the fields, man. You had to get what you can get. Man.
But that's what they implanted. It's the same thing as the Jim Crow law. It's like if you keep them in competition with each other. Remember Black Wall Street?
Right.
That's ours. But that was
but
ours.
That wasn't us helping. We didn't burn that shit down.
No, I'm saying when it comes to helping, like when we is helping each other, look what we can do. We can do the same thing. We got the same tools, same.
We only can. No, we don't. It's a big difference.
But I'm saying like as far as like if we want to help each other, we have that. We have.
See the way I understand what y'all mean, but the way how I look at it, it comes into if you middle class, upper class, it's based upon class.
It should be knowledge.
But it's socialism. We learned it in college. It's the whole thing. Like, okay, you can have somebody who may be black like me who came from EC, and yeah, I'm doing well for myself. Somebody may not want to help me if they was in that same situation, but then you may have somebody else who may grew up in Shaker. He was entitled a certain way. He already had money, and his whole outlook on life is different. He made, like, I know I just butchered that, but if y'all can get where I'm going with it.
Take it back, take it way back, take it way back to the first black man. Long ago before the white man compared the black man with a gun in his hand. Take it back, take it way back, take it way back to the first white man. At the very moment when he looked around and said, fuck it, I'ma steal this land.